Imagine lying down on your bed after a long day, ready to drift into sleep, when suddenly you feel the mattress dip beneath you. Not the usual softness of foam or springs, but a slow sinking pull, as if the bed itself is alive, swallowing you deeper and deeper into its core. At first it's subtle, like slipping into a hammock, but then your body tilts, the sheets tighten, and gravity feels exaggerated, dragging you down into a place you didn't know existed. Would you panic, thrash against the sheets, scream for help? Or would curiosity win out, letting you see where this strange descent might lead? The thought is terrifying and fascinating all at once. What if beds weren't just places of rest, but shifting portals, hungry chasms that sometimes devoured the very people who trusted them? Now picture this as a global phenomenon. Across the world, people wake in the middle of the night to find themselves sinking, their cries muffled as they vanish beneath the surface of ordinary mattresses. Some are spat back out hours later, trembling, unable to describe what they saw. Otherworldly landscapes beneath the seams of their bedroom, endless tunnels woven from fabric and springs, or dreamlike realms where time unraveled like loose threads. Others are never seen again, sparking whispers of alternate dimensions feeding on human sleep. Scientists scramble to explain it. Maybe it's a spatial anomaly, a tear between the conscious world and some hidden layer of reality. Maybe beds, being the universal site of human vulnerability, are the perfect gateways for such disturbances. Psychologists argue it could be mass hysteria, a shared nightmare. But what hysteria leaves behind missing people and mattresses still rippling like disturbed water? Fear spreads faster than sleep. Furniture stores collapse overnight. No one dares to sell beds anymore. People try hammocks, floors, even standing against walls to rest. But exhaustion takes its toll. Cities of insomniacs emerge, their streets buzzing with anxious, red-eyed citizens afraid to lie down. And yet some risk it. Bed explorers, thrill seekers who record themselves sinking, hoping to map the strange underworld below. Their footage leaks online. Shadowy figures peering from fabric corridors, whispers that sound like thousands of voices stitched together, and glowing pockets of light that pulse like the heart of the world. Governments step in, funding research into submattress phenomena. While conspiracy theories blossom, maybe it's alien technology hidden in the materials we've used for centuries, or maybe Earth itself is reclaiming its children, pulling them back into its woven depths. The emotional toll is enormous. Families lose loved ones in the middle of the night. Children cling to their parents, begging not to be tucked in, and the phrase, "sleep tight," becomes an omen rather than comfort. Some cultures might embrace it, treating the descent as a spiritual passage, a modern form of pilgrimage into the unknown. Temples are built not of stone but of pillows and blankets, where believers willingly offer themselves to the sinking beds, convinced they'll awaken in a higher plane. Meanwhile, skeptics fight back with technology, inventing bed shields, platforms of metal and concrete designed to resist the pull, turning sleep into an industrial ritual surrounded by noise and steel. Humanity, split between fear and faith, teeters on the edge of sleepless collapse. But imagine for a moment the upside. What if these beds weren't just traps but doorways? A hidden subway system of reality, where every sleeper sinks into their own unique corridor of possibility. You could wake up in a place stitched from your deepest memories, face to face with versions of yourself you left behind, or step into worlds where time runs sideways and dreams bleed into reality. It would be terrifying, yes, but also exhilarating. Proof that the fabric of existence is thinner than we thought, woven together not just by atoms and laws of physics, but by the fragile threads of sleep and trust. And every night when you lie down, you'd never know whether you were resting or beginning a journey into the unknown. So the question lingers: if your bed could swallow you whole, would it be a nightmare, or the greatest adventure you never asked for?